everyone, welcome back. I'm Melissa Pineda, and today I will be discussing the book Beyond Order, 12 More Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. So this book was published in 2021, and it's a sequel to 12 Rules for Life, which was published in 2018. So that book was widely successful, and so is this one too. Both excellent reads. Just to give you a really brief idea, if you haven't already heard what the books are about. Basically, they combine practical advice, philosophical reflection, and moral lessons with the aim of helping people lead more meaningful, disciplined, and purposeful lives. So what I'm going to do here is just basically give you the 12 more rules, okay? That's why you should listen to this review, because I'm going to tell you what they are. I'm going to comment on the ones I want to comment on, and if you want to read more about these specific rules, there's a link in the description, and that's where you can go and purchase this book. And so I will jump right in. But before I do, if there's anything you hear today that you like or find interesting, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so rule number 1, do not carelessly denigrate social institutions or creative achievement. Rule number 2, imagine who you could be and then aim single-mindedly at that. Peterson here says, don't repeat the mistakes of your past. You need to map your path. You need a destination, or you will drown in uncertainty and chaos. He also says that you should aim at something noble and profound, and you should discipline yourself. Rule number 3, do not hide unwanted things in the fog. So here he says, do not pretend to be happy with something if you're actually not. And he says, just have the damn fight. And he was talking about, spouses, for instance, instead of trying to avoid the argument, just have it, get it out of the way, move on. Rule number 4, opportunity lurks where responsibility has been abdicated. Rule number 5, do not do what you hate. This is such a good one. Don't spend your life working in a job that you hate, for instance, right? Be selective about who you surround yourself with too, friend-wise. Rule number 6, abandon ideology. Rule number 7, work as hard as you possibly can on at least one thing and see what happens. See what happens when you put your whole self into something. The worst decision of all, he says, is none. Proper discipline organizes rather than destroys. He was speaking in terms of disciplining kids, but that can be applied to so many different areas of your life. Rule number 8, try to make one room in your home as beautiful as possible. Rule 10, plan and work diligently to maintain the romance in your relationship. I like this rule. He talks about how it doesn't matter if you fight as a couple because you need to fight. It's not practical for you to think that you're never going to fight. And if you never fight, there are other things that are wrong. He says that other people keep you sane. You and your spouse, he says, are both half insane. Hopefully it's not the same half. So he says, hopefully it's not the same weakness that you struggle with. So he references alcohol abuse or an addiction issue. And he's saying that, it's a lot easier when you have, say, one spouse that struggles with it and not both. No one is perfect. Dialogue and communication are essential. The young think that there is someone out there that either is perfect or that is perfect for them. And he's saying that it's just false. There are damaged people out there. There are only damaged people out there. And if you have any courage or maturity, you will get married. This is what Peterson says. Rule number 11, do not allow yourself to become resentful, deceitful, or arrogant. Those are 3 very bad things that will, in the end, kill you. Rule 12, be grateful in spite of your suffering. So he says people have the ability to transcend their suffering psychologically and practically and constrain their own malevolence. He says that humans can confront their own suffering, and that is the key to personal success. Also, side note, sorry about all the animal noises, but this is Costa Rica. If there's anything today that you found interesting or that you've liked, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I do have the link in the description on where you can buy the book. So by all means, it's a great read. All right, take care. Bye.